Okay, time is 12 and my name is Richard and I'm a coach and meditation teacher at Bring Your Soul, and I welcome you to my 11th straight day of Facebook Live. As you might know or not, I'm doing a challenge for myself of 21 days of Facebook Live. This is because I want to come into the flow of just talking, presenting ideas, talking about what I like, being in the creative flow of ideas. So because when I do this, I really have to just have to go into this creative mode and search for something. What can I talk about today? What can I do? How can I deliver this? And sometimes, I don't know. It's just like in the end, a few minutes left. Okay, I'm talking about this. And sometimes I have it planned out and I have some more time to research. But today I'm going to talk about intuition. And intuition is, for me, it's a fantastic, I won't say tool because I don't think it's a tool. It's something much deeper than that. I think it's like the voice of the divine self. It's that inner guidance, that connection from spirit to this realm here, this world. So intuition is this direct contact. And for me, as I've been talking in some of the days I've been talking here about difficulties I can have by having to listen to other people's opinions, or seeking other people's opinions or approval, right? So this is sort of the opposite of trusting your intuition, right? Trusting your own guidance. It's what happens when you are, if you have a sense of being lost, or you don't really know who you are, or is what I'm feeling right? Is what I'm thinking right? Is how I look right? It's you don't have this sense of place. And for me, that was a lot when I was growing up, I think. And also later on, and it still is there, not so much, but I still sometimes value other people's ideas more than my own inner guidance. And this happens when I forget. I forget. Even if I meditate every day, I do these practices, I'm, staying in contact a lot, but I sometimes miss this. So when I come into seeking other people's approval or advice and stuff, I've lost that sense of connection to my inner self. And yeah, please post any questions you have or any ideas about this. How it's been for you, how it is for you. Do you listen to other people's opinion more than you listen to your own heart, your own inner guidance? Let me know about that. So why is it important to develop this? And I think it's, first of all, this what I've been talking about, to sort of break free from the grip of other people's opinions, or the God of other people's opinions, because we can be so devoted to that God that we lose ourselves. So that's the first thing, and also to be able to discriminate between what will really serve me and what will not serve me. What will help me develop on my path, or what will slow me down. That's very important, I think. And yes, hello. So if you join me now, please, I'm talking about intuition, and if you comment or say hi in the comments, I know who you are. Oh yeah, so talking about intuition and building up intuition so that we can be free of constantly seeking other people's opinions and other people's validation. So what will it give you if you develop intuition? What will that give you? I think if you really practice this, it will give you a direct contact with that oneness, that consciousness, that wisdom that is here all the time. You will get that direct contact into that sea of wisdom. And it will also bring a sense of stability and trust. Because when you develop intuition, you know that you have you can listen to these answers inside of you and not all the time seeking it from the outside. So you know that you have the treasure inside, the wisdom inside. And it's just a matter of practicing it, I think. And yes, a lot of guidance on decision making, you know. So for me, I use it a lot in that way. If I have something that I'm not sure of, or I need guidance, or I need some sort of answer, I usually just sit down. What I like to do is I like to write, because just listening, when I'm by myself and meditating and doing that, just listening sometimes doesn't really give me the answers in the right way. So for me, I get them much more easily when I can write. So pen and paper, writing down the question as specific as I can, what my problem is and what I would like to be helped with. And then I sit down, and then I close my eyes, and then I start to meditate. And then as soon as there are words, sentences popping up in my head, I start to write them down. And it's amazing how deep this inner guidance can be. It's truly amazing, actually, because there is so many times when it happens to me that there is guidance that come up it's clearly not from me or from my sort of me, the ego me, maybe my personality is something deeper than that. And what is good to also do when you're practicing this is when there is big decisions to be made, you might want to also talk to somebody else, you know, about the things you have gotten from writing, you know, from getting that inner wisdom. But in the beginning, or maybe always, you know, this guidance can, you know, the ego can spill over in this guidance. Selfishness, fears, greed, all these kinds of stuff can come in and sort of hinder that clear guidance, that clear voice. So you need to sometimes need to really talk to other people about this. Yes. So to be able to practice this, as I said, with pen and paper and meditation, as much meditation as you can, it will develop this ability to contact your intuition and feel it more direct. And something that I do a lot, that I've done for many years, and that I also constantly remind my kids and my wife, and we develop it, and I taught them this from an early age. And it is to, if you lose something, because in daily life you lose things a lot. It can be your wallet, your keys, your phone, whatever it is, or something tiny from a game or something, right? So whenever you lose something, whenever you want to find something, that's a perfect opportunity to practice intuition. And the more you do this, this is amazing results come from this. So for me, I've done it so many times, and it almost always becomes clear where something is. And sometimes it becomes clear instantly. Sometimes it doesn't show up right away. Maybe it's a few days or longer, then it shows up. So if you lost something, sit down, close your eyes, focus on your heart area and your forehead, in this space, this silence. And if you can, visualize the thing that you lost. See it clearly in front of you and ask, I need to find my wallet because I have to go and shop food. It's important for me, so I really need to have help with finding it. And then I usually just sit there with my eyes closed. Well, you can have them open too. And I sense, I'm just there, open. And for me, sometimes when I get this guidance, I get an sort of inner image of where the object is. And I try to trust this as fast as it comes. And I can go there and I can search, and usually I find it. And the really cool thing about this is that it happens so many times that I find something and I've not placed it there, or I've not even been anywhere around that object. Somebody else have lost the object, or so I didn't have any contact with it. So I couldn't know where it was. I just could not know where it was. And this has happened to me hundreds of times probably over the years. So if you really want to try to develop this, just start doing it. Just start practicing this. And then you can take this to more and more important questions and stuff like that. Yes. So I think this was my talk about intuition today. And I am going to end up or wrap this up with a guided meditation. which I usually do. So if you want to join me for that, just close your eyes. Feel your body, feel your breath. Just observe your breath, how it goes in and out by itself, how you are given the gift of life with every breath. This breath is the one breath of, it's the pulse of the universe. It's the full energy of the universe breathing through you right now. You and everybody else. Right now, in this moment, we are all one. We're all this one consciousness. Now imagine something that you're missing, some object or something in your life that you don't know where it is. See if you can get an image of that. Have your inner focus, attention on your heart and the forehead. And just relax. And just ask for this object to be found. And maybe why you need it, or why you want it. Just keep having this focus on the heart and the forehead. Just let everything go. And just see if you can get a hunch, an image, or voice, a direction of where this object could be. If you're not getting anything, it doesn't matter. Just let it go. And don't push. Don't use any force. Fully relax and let go. It's not your doing. You're opening up, you're stepping back, you're opening up for intuition to guide. Not you, not your body, but you listen, you feel, and you see, you hear for that inner guidance. Just stick with the object, what you want to find. Visualize it. Why do you want it to be found? Keep your focus on your heart, on your forehead, and relax. Okay. So either you have some idea, some guidance, or maybe no guidance at this point. It doesn't matter. Just believe that intuition is working with you, for you, to find this object, whether you think about it or not. So just let it go, and if it's found, that's great. If it's not, then that's also great. We can't have any preferences here. We just have to let it go. Okay. Now feel your body, feel your breath. Maybe take a deep breath, move your hands, feel your body, move your shoulders, maybe your neck. Feel that you're here and now, and open your eyes. And Yes, so maybe you got some intuition direction here for this object or not, but if you do, whatever happens, please comment below on how it went for you, if you found what you were looking for. And also, yes, if you like this video, thumbs up, like it, share it if you want. And yes, and if you want to see these videos with better quality maybe, or if you want to see them again, you can also go to our YouTube channel at Bring Your Soul and see them there. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.